بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم أما بعد حبيبي في الله. I wanted to mention something because so many people of the youth ولله الحمد are interested in studying Arabic and studying Islamic studies. And I want to mention, as many of the ulama have been saying for years, especially with the technology that's out there, that being in America or being in the UK, being in France, being in Germany, being in Italy, wherever you are, that does not prohibit you from seeking knowledge. And meaning that if you don't have the means, you're not blessed to be accepted in some Islamic university somewhere, or have the means, the money, or you have other family responsibilities or whatever, that does not mean that you cannot seek knowledge. So for those who are serious about their time, know that this is the path to Jannah, and know that Allah loves the one who He gives beneficial knowledge. Prophet ﷺ said, "Man yuridillahu bihi khayran yafaqqahu fid din." Whenever Allah wants good for a person, He gives them understanding of the religion. So if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves you, He will help you to increase in your deen. Because talab al-ilm is talab al-jannah. Seeking knowledge is seeking paradise. And the Prophet ﷺ said, "Man salaka tariqan yaltalmisuhu bihi ilman sahala Allahu lahu tariqan ila-jannah." Whoever traverses the path of knowledge, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make easy for him the path to Jannah. And even if you're in your country or your locality, you can seek knowledge. So what do I advise? I advise that you don't just listen to a lot of lectures that are sound bites, like on the YouTube, little sound bites, basically clips of fatawa and stuff. Those are good. But what you want, if you're serious about knowledge, is you need to go through books. You need to actually go through proper books. Read books on your own as well. Read books in Aqidah. Read Bukhari and Muslim. Go through that so you get familiar with the text. But sit down, take time out of your life, and go through also texts. Now, there are so many Tulab al-Ilm from Ahlul Sunnah out there who have recorded lectures of whole books explained. So my advice is sit down and start going through those texts. Listen to all those Salafi websites that have Salafi audio and Salafi this and Salafi that, but they have explanations of entire books. There's so many du'at of Ahlul Sunnah who are explaining many of the sciences that you need, whether it be explanations in chapters in Hadith, whether it be Aqidah. There's tons of Aqidah books in Aqidah of the Salaf. There are tons of books in various different sciences. Of course, it's not like sitting with the ulama, but what I will say is you can still greatly benefit. Likewise, you need those Iman boosters, listening to khutbahs, listening to lectures about Iman and different things. They're going to fill you with beneficial knowledge and information and things for your heart. But what really is going to be for talab al-ilm and for grounding you, as they say in Usul, is by going through books, going through matun, the explanations of books. So it's not just you listening to a series about this and that, but actually going through books like Usul al-Thalatha, going through recorded durus that students of knowledge have recorded and explained, and others, and other matun. That's very, very important. Another point I want to mention is not wasting your time, because that's so easy to do, because you'll waste your time if you get involved in who's being refuted next, a new video about these two, a new cut and paste about this one, a new picture of this guy, this du'at that's known for the sunnah, all of a sudden he has a police hat on, this one has a, is named a racist, this one is this. Stay away from those kind of things. Those things will not benefit you and bring you closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And they will not help you in your talab al-ilm. Rather, spend your time on the things which the ulama have advised us and what the ulama do. I've never seen any of the ulama make those cut and paste durus, fadlan, uncut and paste videos. You know, you don't see, they don't have time for that. They don't do that. Because that's not from their minhaj. Their minhaj is teaching ilm and refuting the mistakes and ahl bid'ah when necessary, in its appropriate time, and not for everyone. You don't see, even those ulama that are known for being more outspoken, Sheikh Ubaid, Sheikh Rabi', many others that speak more often than not about ahl bid'ah, Sheikh Muhammad bin Hadi even, and Sheikh Abdullah Bukhari. They busy people with teaching. They teach many books. And you'll see that when they're dealing with the general people, they're not busying them with what their statements is on Sheikh Ali Hassan Halabi or Sheikh so-and-so, or, you know, they don't busy the general people with that. So why is it the people in the West do that? Why is it the people who've even studied, many students of knowledge do that? They make outrageous statements. Some of the brothers, may Allah forgive us and them. Some of them, I know them from Medina. Now they're imams. May Allah bless them and bless them with tawfiq. But then you hear some of the outrageous statements that they're making, that if you study with Tahir, you know, it'd be better to you know, be with a zina or something crazy like this. These kind of statements, thinking that they're making tatabbuk of the athar of the salaf, thinking that they're making implementing the athar of the salaf. But even, subhanallah, even their scholars, you don't hear them say that. You don't hear even the scholars that are very strong and stern and tend to do a lot of refuting. You don't hear them saying this even about their opponents. You don't hear them to say it would be better to be with a Zani than to listen to Sheikh Ibrahim Rahili or something crazy like this. They may even sometimes have some tajawuz, say some things that are extreme or not befitting. But you don't hear them saying these kind of statements. So why is it the students do that? So my advice to the youth is busy yourself with talab al-ilm, and you can do that even in your locality if you're unable to travel. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad.